Feeling overwhelmed? In this episode, I'll share with you 3 tips that have worked for me to help when dealing with feelings of being overwhelmed and not knowing where to start. So stay tuned. Hi, friends. Toya here at Toya Talks, where I share with you the things that are inspiring me and the hopes that I can help inspire you. One of my true passions is helping people, and this channel gives me a way to provide inspirational and motivational content. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. But today, where I'm going to talk to you about is a feeling that I'm sure many of us have, and that is one of being completely overwhelmed. If you're anything like me, you have a to-do list that never stops growing, and your days feel like they're getting shorter and shorter. So there's a couple different things that I've done that have helped me as I've gone through this process of feeling overwhelmed. The first thing that I try to do is make a written list. Now, the reason a written list is important, and I'm talking pencil and paper here, the reason it's important is because studies have actually shown that when you write things down, there's more clarity to your brain than if you were to even type it into your phone or put it in a document on the computer. There's something, that's releasing about writing it down on a piece of paper, as well as later being able to go back and check it off and see that you have achieved some completion. And that completion really gives you a good amount of motivation. So my first tip to you is to write things down. Step 2, prioritize. So when I say prioritize, what I mean by that is just that you look at your list, and a lot of times we know when there's something that we've been putting off for a while that we really need to get to. So look at your list and say, okay, what on here can I get done today, or at least get started working on, that I've been putting off for a while, that really has been a priority? Or, maybe there are some things that jump right out at you, like, oh no, it's the day before taxes need to get filed and I haven't filed my taxes. That's a priority. So you want to try to focus on getting that done. Pick 3 priorities on your list to start. Your list is going to keep growing. So as you add, don't stress yourself out. Just keep adding things to your list as they come to your mind. It's better to get it out of your head and onto paper. Don't stress about how long the list is growing, because that's part of life, right? You're never going to be done checking off everything on your to-do list. But before you can check anything off, you have to write it down, and then you have to prioritize to figure out where to start. All right, so last is step 3. And what step 3 is taking action. So this is the most important rule of the 3, because if you don't take action on your goals, that's part of what's keeping us stuck in this overwhelm. And sometimes you can feel paralyzed because you're looking at your list and you don't feel like you're ever going to get it all done, and everything seems to be important. Everything seems to be a priority, right? So you're really not sure, which one do I go for? Trust yourself, trust your gut, look at your list. I think we get away from trusting ourselves and trusting our own personal intuition, but we know what we need to do. We know the things that we need to get done. It's that little anxiety, that anxious feeling in your chest every time you think of that thing you need to get done and you go play Candy Crush instead. Or, you think of that thing you need to get done and then you go check Facebook. No, no, no. When you feel that instinct, stop. That's what you need to take action on. Do that action today. Start today, start today, start today. Everybody say start today. If you start today just with one thing, go back, cross that thing off, and then go on to the next thing on your list. You don't have to hold yourself to a certain standard. If you just get something done, get some action, that momentum will help propel you forward. So I really hope that helps, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any tips that help you with feeling overwhelmed. I really want to hear from you. I don't want to just talk to myself. I really want to build a community with this channel. I really love talking to people and just helping people and spreading positivity. So if you like what you hear, please consider subscribing. Give me a like. Until next time, have an awesome day and be phenomenal. Talk to you soon.